They say a dog is a man's best friend. But sometimes they become something even greater, a hero. This is the incredible true story of Max, a dog with a golden heart and the courage of a warrior. A dog who defied the odds, risked his life, and did the unthinkable to save his owner. Max wasn't just any dog. He was a magnificent golden retriever with a coat as radiant as the morning sun. His fur shimmered in shades of deep gold, flowing like silk with every movement. His amber eyes held a spark of intelligence, warmth, and loyalty, always alert, always watching. A thick, feathery tail swayed behind him, a constant sign of his boundless energy. Around his neck, he wore a deep navy blue collar, with a small silver tag that jingled softly as he walked. Max was strong, agile, and fearless, but most of all, he was loyal. His owner, Jake, had raised him from a pup, a hard-working man in his late 30s. Jake lived alone in a cozy cabin on the outskirts of town, nestled against the vast wilderness. He and Max were inseparable, whether hiking through dense forests, fishing by the river, or simply sitting on the porch watching the sunset. Max was always by his side. But one fateful winter evening, everything changed. The snow had fallen heavily that day, covering the forest in a thick, white blanket. The air was crisp, biting at the skin. That evening, as Jake set out to gather firewood, Max trotted beside him, his golden coat standing out against the snowy landscape. But as they ventured deeper into the woods, the wind howled louder. The trees creaked under the weight of the ice. Visibility worsened. And then it happened. The ground beneath Jake's feet suddenly gave way. A hidden crevice, covered by the snow, swallowed him whole. He tumbled down, crashing against jagged rocks before landing in a deep, icy pit. Pain shot through his leg. It was broken. Above him, the opening to the pit was too high, the walls too steep. The storm raged on, drowning out his desperate calls for help. He was trapped. But Max had seen everything. At first, he barked frantically, pacing at the edge, his sharp claws digging into the ice. His ears flattened against his head, sensing the danger. His best friend was in trouble. And Max knew he had to act fast. Without hesitation, he bolted back towards the cabin, his paws kicking up snow as he ran. The storm pushed against him, but Max was determined. He had never run this fast before, his muscles burning with every stride. When Max reached the cabin, he scratched violently at the door, barking with all his might. His golden fur was soaked. His breath came in desperate puffs. He jumped against the wooden frame, trying to break it down. Inside, Jake's neighbor, an older man named Henry, heard the commotion. He opened the door to find Max, wild-eyed and frantic. The dog grabbed onto Henry's sleeve, tugging with surprising force. He wasn't just asking for help, he was demanding it. Henry, realizing something was wrong, grabbed his lantern and a rope before following Max into the storm. The determined retriever led him straight to the pit where Jake lay shivering, his face pale from the cold. Without Max, Jake would have never been found. With Henry's help, a rope was lowered, and together, they pulled Jake to safety. As soon as he was free, Max rushed to his side, whimpering and licking his face, his warm golden fur pressing against him as if to say, "I found you. You're safe now." Jake's eyes filled with tears. He wrapped his arms around Max, burying his face into the thick golden coat that had comforted him through so many nights. "You saved me, buddy," Jake whispered. "You really saved me." Max had done what no one else could. He had braved the storm, found help, and brought Jake back from the edge of death. He wasn't just a dog. He was a hero. From that day forward, Jake made sure Max was never without an extra treat, an extra belly rub, and a warm place by the fire. Their bond was now stronger than ever, a man and his dog, forever inseparable, because some heroes wear capes, but the greatest ones wear fur. If you believe that dogs are more than just pets, that they are family, protectors, and heroes, then hit that like button. And don't forget to comment your thoughts. Subscribe for more incredible animal stories and share this video with someone who loves dogs.